Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Let it go. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Back to the well again. This great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
We've set it down from 37. First down throw by Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. Working quickly here.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Williams with 3rd and long. Fits it through the middle. Running in the red zone. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bears start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown. Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
From the set.
Minnesota in the formation. It's first and 10.
19, Charger, 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll go play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Has a big strike to Addison. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all...
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Warriors 70. Just 50, just 50.
Dropping back to throw. Deep shot off his back foot. He's got it inside the 10. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings finish off their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings tie it up as he nails his first try of the season.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, first and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Space on the right, he's got room, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take the lead on the first play of the drive. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
On the ready.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Get it. 70 Lions. Ready.
They're going play action. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Got it, ready.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Cougar 19. 18, run it.
They'll throw it. He's trying to push the field. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings trim the lead to 1.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Riker there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings tie things up at 14.
To kick off for the Vikings.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
What is up?
Now a give running right. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, Williams to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Williams from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
First down, Williams. Vikings get there. They're going to win this rep. Offense in the hurry up here. Williams will look to throw. It's taken in by Romadunze. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. A pickup of 17. And it'll be first down Bears. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Williams on first down. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Waste of time.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
What is up?
Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. They give it to him up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
Ready to run.
They go to him again. And this time he mixes it in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a second quarter lead. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
Vikings 14. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Throwing on second. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They send a man in motion. Ahead of 4th down, officials stepping in here, a timeout call. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. Running back sent in motion. They're going for this. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, Williams. On the move, headed right. Dumped off to his running back. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Complete out to the right. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
What's up? LeBron, slam left. LeBron.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 13-point lead. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lottery. It's but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
This game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Off his back foot, he's going to hurl this one deep. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Here we go. Panther 60.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Throw left side, brought in by Hopkinson. It's a small gain up to the 38. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd down, they need 7. And bringing tight end in motion right. Throw here, 3rd down. He put everything he had into this one. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Here's the snap on fourth. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
That's good. Bears, first down.
In the red zone now. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm.
Vikings bring pressure, and they got it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Here he goes, third and long. Finds the in route complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Minnesota spends its second time out here. They're down to their final one in this half. So on fourth down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This a 39-yarder. Santos' kick is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for in the call sheet.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set second down and 21. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be third and long. They're throwing it. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. Offensive line fast. Fourth down, pass coming. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On first down, they'll run. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now second and
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third-down run. But he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
You've set it downs for him from the 31. First down throw by Williams. That's caught. He found some space. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
I don't know about you, Case, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he can do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
What is on?
From the red zone on 1st. Brought in. And this one does not go far.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward. Keeps you on schedule and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
We can see the goal line.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Bears getting close, so they're going to take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Now looking to throw. They left him wide open. It's complete. Still going inside the 35. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch. It really makes the magic happen.
And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Blitz coming for Williams. Finds a seam down the middle. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears push their lead to 15.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears take a 16-point lead.
Vikings 22. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Moore with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey. 19, Sergeant, 19, Sergeant.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
On the jump. 19 right.
Throwing off the play fake. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Back to the air they go on second down. Wow, wide open here, complete. He's still going at the 30. Here he goes again. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the third. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
All right, they're going to throw for it. This is caught. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that two-point attempt. That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10.
What's up? Here we go. Ronaldo.
Here's the handoff. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
All right, shorter marker for the moment, but they've got third and short coming up from their own 44.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On third down, Vikings sending out 6 DBs for the dime set.
What's up?
Another carry for him. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Okay, you call that play in a huddle as a quarterback, you break the huddle, and you can almost feel it right from the jump. You get that surge at the point of attack on fourth and short. They did, and then some to move those chains.
First down, Williams to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing and surprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Williams throwing again here on second down. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line.
And the Bears.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Vegas, Vegas!
2nd and 10 now. Williams. This one's caught. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a 16-point ball game. So the back does the work that time. Brock taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears take a 3-possession lead.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Moore with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Are they going to run it down? He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kickback for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2. He's going to throw this one. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. That's the 3rd time they've gone for 2. And now their 2nd conversion. So they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
That was my old coach. I thought it was pretty good. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs. Back-to-back carries here. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st. That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Williams on 1st down. Hits his running back. And they get this down to the 28. He goes to the hurry up here.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
First down, Williams. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Handoff on second and short. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, Williams. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right?
Yeah.
That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's incomplete left side. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Come on, come on. Gotta be lying. Cut 19, cut 19.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Taking a deep shot here. That's grabbed inside the 30. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Still sticking with the passing game. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Vikings football. They're down but not out on the scoreboard. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Here we go. 19 tight. 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
They're gonna try and throw it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, a defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. Fourth down coming up.
This rookie quarterback's going to have to file that one away as a little bit of a reminder. You can't stare down your primary target. You can get away with it in high school, even in college, but not in this league as that ball gets batted away.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Go! 60 Eagles, trap 60, trap 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
First down throw by Williams. He's going to loft this deep down the left. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Williams has his guys set. Looking to tack on two to that touchdown.
The Bears will line up for the two-point conversion.
Trying for it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
Bears 51, Vikings 36.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Caught, nice game left side. Hits the 20. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
And he's dropping back to throw. And no connection on the two-point try. It fails.
Well, maybe some second-guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now. when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Plowing up the middle. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33.
Williams from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
Josh Metellus on the coverage.
To the air yet again. Williams. That's more of the catch out left. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. DJ for the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could go in underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Vikings 42. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18, 5, practice 60.
Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Vikings.
And throw here on 1st. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Vikings touchdown.
From the red zone now. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Get it. Viking 18. Ready.
Now throw on 2nd and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
3rd and long for him here. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdoam.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Here we go. 19, 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Steady.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Buys time, rolling right. And he'll get in. The 2-point try successful. Now they trail by 7.
Vikings 50.
A lot hinging on this onside effort now. They need to get it back, score, and kick the point after to tie this up. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
So first down from the 41. Swift gets it, going left. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Going run again with Swift. This is not going to help their cause. They had a 3rd down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
They've been doing it.
And he's going to be stopped real shiny. That first down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Williams to throw on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
What is up?
They'll try to run it with Swift. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Vikings losing by 14. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And it's going to be second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Throwing again on second.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Here he is to throw. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line. They go play action on first down. Going all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They kick the running back in motion. Now to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line. Sticking to the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
He's going to throw it again. Hits his running back. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked. Yep, marked shy that first down at the 30. Throwing now. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. He only finds a window for two, but that's still enough for a first down. Throwing it again here. Looking right, and he finds him. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line. Second and manageable, he's throwing. Finds a man, right side. And he's got him a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Let's go street. Crack all 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Cup 19. Cup 19. Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
64. Vikings 56.
So with barely any time left, they need everything to break their way. ball game. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This is a heater going deep. It is caught at the 20. And they get to him before he can reach the end zone, Brock. No touchdown on our final play. This game is over. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.